Good morning, Fellowship Hi-Crest. This is Jill Rice, and I am here today with your morning Jumpstart for Wednesday, June 15th. And today we're going to be looking at Psalm chapter 40, and I'm going to be reading verses 1 through 3. It says this: I waited patiently for the Lord to help me, and he turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the pit of despair, out of the mud and the mire. He set my feet on solid ground, and he steadied me as I walked along. He has given me a new song to sing, a hymn of praise to our God. Many will see what he has done and be amazed. They will put their trust in the Lord. Man, I know it has been a rough season for many of us, and we may be relating so much to the pit of despair or the mud and the mire, and we may not feel like verse 1. Like, God, I've waited patiently, and I am tired of waiting patiently, and I so am longing for verse 3 and for verse 2 for you to pull me out and to set me on the ground and to give me a new song. And I wanted to encourage you today, friend, because if you feel like you're in that mud pit and you feel like you're maybe in that quicksand and it's just keeps inching up and inching up, man, take heart, because if you keep reading in this psalm, we see that David he just keeps crying out to God here in this season. In verse 11, he says, Lord, don't hold back your tender mercies from me. In 13, he says, Lord, please rescue me. Come quickly and help me. And he just kind of keeps coming back to that. God, come back to me. Come help me. I need your help. But also throughout the psalm, we see him saying, God, I know that you're good, and I know that you have good things for me because I've seen you do it before. And I know what's on the other side. You're going to give me a new song to sing, and I have reasons to praise you. And so, friend, I just say, keep hanging in there. Make sure that you are not hanging in there all by yourself, right? That you have someone and people that you are talking through things with, that you are walking alongside with, because that's what David had. He had mighty men that he did life with. He was not alone. And he wasn't doing life alone, and that's not what God has for us either. So make sure that you've got friends, community that you're doing this life with, that you are crying out to God when you are feeling those moments of despair, and that you are looking and asking for him to give you that new song, for you to pull you out of that pit of despair, to set you on that solid ground, right? And then be looking for that new song so you can have it in your own heart, but so that you can also share it with others, that they may be amazed. So what it says there in verse 3, that they will put their trust in the Lord also. Thanks for joining us today, friends. Continue to power up, pour in, and spill out. We will see you on Friday on Jumpstart.